Hi everyone, welcome to the Virtual Y. My name is Lisa and you are here for Aging Strong today. Our focus today is on training the shoulders, the abdominals, and our flexibility. So you'll need a couple of pairs of hand weights to choose from to make sure that the weight is okay for your shoulder, maybe some water to hydrate, and a yoga strap or a necktie belt for stretching. I also have a mat coming down to the floor for hands and knees. Let's take our feet a little wider than the hips. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Just check in with your body today. And breathe. Let's start to bend the knees from the right side to the left. We're just going to begin to warm up the shoulders. The right arm comes across and sweeps and makes a nice figure 8 shape. Palm comes up, palm comes down. It's important that we warm up the joints we'll be working today in our strength training. You can add some little rotation of the spine here also to begin to connect with your core. 4 more. And 3, 2. Hold it out. Next movement, take it up and stretch above the head and reach. Now just check in with that right shoulder, noticing if you have any tightness or discomfort in the joint that you'll need to be aware of for our class today. Now let's do one of each. So come out and across, out and reach up, out and across, out and reach up. We're building heat in that shoulder joint, warming up the muscle, also for our torso. 4 more, out and across, out and up. 3, and up, last 2. Very nice. 1 more, and hold the arm reaching up and stretch. Take a gaze up underneath that armpit and open up the side waist. Very nice. And then come back up, bring that arm across the front of the body and look to the right side. So a little stretch for the deltoid and the upper back. And then look forward, open out, chest expansion. Pull the elbows back, open up through the pecs. Very nice, release the arms and start to bend the knees again to the side and side. We'll focus on the left arm this time. Come across, palm down, palm up. Making that figure 8 or an infinity motion with the arm. Nice smooth movement, pain-free range of motion in the arm. Begin to rotate the spine a little bit, adding a twist. Take a few deep breaths, exhaling through the nose or mouth. Last 4, and 3, 2. Second move, reach it out and stretch up. Reach and reach. So bring that arm into a comfortable range of motion for you. Maybe you're coming a little lower to make it feel all right for your arm. Side bending the waist. Let's put the movements together. Across and reach up. Figure 8 and side bend. Little bit of rotation. Firm up the abdominals, focusing on really nice posture. We have 4 more. The shoulders should be feeling nice and warm now, ready for the workout ahead. Last 2. 1 more time, then we'll hold that side bend stretch. Reach, hold, take your gaze up. And rise up, take the arm across the body, gently stretching the shoulder, look to the left side. Little release for the back of the neck. Inhale, open out, chest expansion. And then we'll close the arms together and open out. Squeeze the back muscles. So we're not even holding external workload here, but I want you to feel that you are working your shoulders, even with just the body weight of your arms. So keep that in mind today as you're working out with me. If it's feeling uncomfortable holding the weights, all these movements can be done without weights in the hands. All right, now rotate the palms down and back up. We're moving the bone of the humerus right into that shoulder socket, warming up through the rotator cuff. Excellent. Now bring the arms down and come across the body and open out. Palms go down and palms go up. Elbows are staying close to the waist. One more. Palm up, reach out, and we circle and circle. Last 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax, arms down. All right, let's begin with your lighter hand weights for shoulder work. You can always pick up heavier if you feel like you'd like to add a little bit of workload. Standing in our tandem stance or split stance, bring your right foot forward, left foot taps the ball of the foot behind you. Bend your elbows 90 degrees and retract your shoulder blades. Open out to the side and back down. This is your lateral raise for the deltoids. Little small soft bend in that front knee. Now there's 3 heads to the shoulder. We're working the medial or the middle head of the deltoid, right to the outside of the shoulder. Excellent. One more. Next move, we'll add a rotation. So we come out, then flip the hands up. We're in goalpost, close down, and bring the arms in. I'm doing it nice and slow to start so that you can get that movement into your muscle memory. And close in. Let's do 2 more slow ones. Lateral raise, flip for the rotator cuff, bring it down, and close. One more time. Have you got it? And lower down and close together. Let's pick up our pace just a little bit, up to tempo. Out and rotate, down and close in. Out and rotate. Now notice my elbows are slightly lower than the tops of my shoulders right here. So it's not too high of a lift with the arms. Good posture, 4 more. Lift through the crown of the head, ignite your abdominals, and 3. Good, shoulders should be feeling a little fatigued by now. 2 more. And last one, let's take a break. Relax the arms down. Take a bigger step back with your left foot. Bend your right knee. Hinge forward from your hips, arms hang low. Reverse fly, open out and down and out. Now we're working the posterior head of the deltoid, the back of the shoulder. And you're hinged forward far enough so you can get gravity in the right place to work the back body. If your weights are too heavy, then bend your elbows and pull out to the side. Let's get 4 more. Bring it out and down. 3. Great strength training for good postural work. One more time. And lift up with the body. Step in and switch feet into your tandem stance. So now our right foot's back, tapping the ball of the foot. Bring the weights here. We'll add on to our lateral raise movement. So starting it again, we rotate up and back down. So just a reminder where we were before. My option is to add 2 small overhead presses. So we'll rotate, come here, push up, up, rotate back in, and down. Let's do it again. Rotate and flip, push up, down, and rotate and close. Out, rotate, 2 presses, up, and up. Now it's up to you whether you straighten your arms all the way up on those overhead presses so we can really reach above the head. Or if you have shoulder problems, then I want you to keep it in, rein it in, make this a little smaller right in here. Good. And close in. Can we get 4 more on this combo? Lateral raise, rotator, 2 overhead presses, and then lower and close in. 3 more. Rotate out, flip, and press twice. Good. Release and close in. 2 more. How's your posture? We should be feeling a lot of shoulder work here. And close in. 1 more time on this combo. 2 presses up. Lower down and close in. Rest. Take a bigger step back with that right foot. Bend your left knee. Hinge forward. Now we're going to work the backs of the shoulders. So keep the arms straight. Take it straight back behind you. Lift and lower. So you can see me on a little bit of an angle here. Taking the arms straight back. Up. Now, if your weights are a bit too heavy for this action, we bend our elbows as we pull the arm back. This makes our lever a little bit shorter. 5 more. Good. Try that straight arm if you can for 4. Upper body's hinging forward to get gravity in the right place. 3 and 2. 1 more time, back and in. Good, step all the way back in. Bring your feet about hips distance apart. Soften your knees a little bit. We're going to bring the arms straight to the front. So it's up and down and up. If you'd like to add a little squat, sit into the heels, bend your knees, and come up. Squats are really functional work. So even though our focus is upper body today, it's great to put in some of those squats to work the quads and the glutes. Good, 4 more. Arms come forward, no higher than the shoulders. And 3. Excellent, 2 more. Sitting back. 1 more time. This is the front raise. Next movement, turn the weights toward you and pull up and lower down. This is called the upright row. The weights stay close to the front of your body. You lead with the elbows. So I'll show you a couple things that I see that usually are incorrect. What you don't want to do is bring your elbows really high above your shoulders. So keep them right below the shoulders, right there. Another thing I see is the hands start to come up above the elbows. So the hands stay under. Shoulders are the highest, elbows are next, and the wrists are the lowest. Good, let's get 3 more upright rows. Nice job. 2 more. Up. Recheck your posture. 1 more. Now let's put these movements together. So take the arms forward and then do an upright row. Elbows side. Good, let's work the brain and the body. Arms forward. Upright row. Nice. 2 more. So I really want you to get these movements into your muscle memory, because then we're going to play with the memory a little bit, play with our mind a little bit. One more of each. Good. Now listen up. The right arm does a front raise. The left arm does an upright row. Do it again. Right arm goes forward. Left arm does the upright row. I know you've got to think about it now. Good. Takes you a while to get there. That's okay. 5 to go. This is known as the Mac raise. 4 was invented by a kayaker. You can see where it kind of looks like you're holding the paddle in the kayak. 2. One more time, and then let's reverse. Left arm does the front raise. Right arm does the upright row. Lift. Good. I love brain-body work. You know that. Work in the mind and the body keeps us really sharp as we're aging strong. We're also aging our mind strong as well. Let's get 4 more of these. And then the real test is to see if we can alternate sides. 3. Good, last 2. Are you with me? One more time. Now right arm goes front, left arm does the upright row. Now switch. Left arm goes front, right arm does the upright row. One of each, switch. Now, if you're getting a little confused, just do the front row or the upright rows or the front raises. 4 more. Just keep moving and working those shoulders. 3. Excellent. Last 2. And one more here. And relax. All right, I'd like you to take these weights and set them down on either side of your mat. Let's grab a little drink of water as we're transitioning down to the floor. We'll be doing a plank from the knees or the toes. Now, if before you go to the ground, you'd rather do your plank up against the wall, you can do that, and then come join me down when you're finished with your plank. Okay, let's go from the hands and knees. Drop the elbows down to the floor, walk the knees back behind you, and hold a plank. So we want the body to be nice and firm in the midsection. We can also tuck the toes under and lift the knees up off the floor. Let's just hold here and breathe. Make sure your head is in a neutral position, so we don't want to drop the head down, or we don't want to look up toward the computer and pinch the back of the neck. So keep all sides of the neck an equal length. And we're breathing just a few more counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those knees down. Take a break, walk your hands back, maybe a little child's pose or a cat stretch. So now we'll do a side plank. So let's bring one of our knees forward. Kick your ankle to the side, extend the other leg out, and we'll place our fingertips right down onto the mat. Take the other arm up, stretch. So I'm not using this hand really at all to support me. I'm using my core here, and we'll breathe. Holding roughly 30 seconds in this posture. Good. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax down. Come back to a position where you can rest for a moment. Maybe a cat stretch or a child's pose. Let's take our side plank to the other side. Bringing the other knee forward, slide the extended leg back. Kick out your ankle and place your wrist right underneath your shoulder. Reach the arm up. And we can take our gaze up toward that high hand, down to the low hand, or right into the center. We can also put a little extra weight onto the hand and lift the extended leg up. Just 15 seconds to go. Are we breathing? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's lower down. Take your recovery posture. Cat stretch or child's pose. All right, very nice. Let's come into spinal balance for our core. So our right leg extends straight back behind us. Left arm reaches forward. Just hold. Pull your abs in tight. Tense up the back leg glute. And breathe. One of the best exercises for strengthening our entire core is our bird dog or spinal balance. All right, let's lower the hand, lower that right leg, round the spine up into cat stretch, tuck the tailbone. Back to a neutral spine. Left leg extends straight back. Right arm reaches forward. And you have your thumb up like you're going to shake someone's hand. Back leg is nice and straight. Try not to let your low back sag, so pull your abs in and up. Lengthen the back of your neck and breathe. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hand, lower the knee, and rest. You might want to come down to your elbows for a moment to relax your wrists. So we are going to work the left tricep. So you should have a weight close to you, your left side of the body. So let's come back up. Take that weight in your left hand. Pull your elbow up so your shoulder is working. And we'll straighten the arm and bend the elbow. So our challenge here is to do this in bird dog or spinal balance, where we'll take the right leg back and hold it as we straighten the arm and bend. Straighten the arm and bend. Let's get 8 more reps. 1. And really control this on the negative. Bend the elbows slowly. There's 3. Are we feeling it now? 4. The back of the shoulder is a stabilizer. 4 more. Squeeze that right leg glute. 3. Level off your hips. Last 2. And 1 more here. Straighten and bend. Lower the knee and release the weight. Let's take a stretch for that shoulder. So inhale the left arm up and thread the needle. Relax the arm through. While you're holding that stretch, I'm going to switch sides of my body so that my right arm is facing camera. Okay, let's come out of your thread the needle, back to all fours. Pick up the weight with the right hand. Pull that elbow up. Level off the shoulders and hips, and we'll straighten the right arm. Straighten and bend. Okay, if you're up for it, the left leg extends long into spinal balance. We can flex the back foot. We can point the toe. Just activate the leg. Scoop the abs in. Now that you have it, let's get 8 more reps. Straighten and bend. Now let's say you can't get to 8. Just set your weight down and quickly bring your arm back up and do the movement with no resistance. You'll have your body weight to work with. It's very functional. Last 4. Is there any way you can make your posture a little bit better? Your core activation. Last 2. Good. 1 more time. Straighten and bend. Bring the knee in. Set the weight down. Let's do a thread the needle. Reach the arm up. Stretch. Thread the arm through and relax the shoulder. Okay, we're going to transition to laying on our back. And again, I'd like you to have your hand weights close by. I'd also like you to have your yoga strap close by too for our flexibility work. So take a second, take your time, come on down to your back, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Your head position should be neutral, so maybe have a little something behind the back of the head to bring your chin level with your forehead. So let's bend the knees, set the feet flat to the floor. Flex the right foot so your toes are up. We're gonna slide the right leg just about an inch above the floor and bring it in. Now our goal is to keep our pelvis neutral here. Good. Now, if we'd like to make this a little bit more challenging, bring your left knee in tabletop, your right knee into tabletop, and now slide the right leg out and bring it in. Definitely more challenging to keep the pelvis stable when we have both feet off the floor. So if it becomes a little too challenging, just set that left foot back down. 3 more reps. 3. Spinal stability, pelvic stability, 2. 1 more. Good, relax, set your feet down. Take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, now flex the left foot, slide the heel out just about an inch above the mat and bring it in. Check to make sure your spine is neutral, your abdominals are really engaged. You can stay with this level or bring both knees to tabletop. Left leg extends out and in. Now just notice, is your lower back trying to arch up off the floor? I want you to push it down. Notice how that connects with your abdominals. Your innermost abdominals, the transverse. 1 more. Good, both feet down, take a break. We'll come back to these in a moment. Let's reach for your hand weights. Bring them up about 90 degrees. Now make sure they're not up here over your face. I want them lower, below your chest. And we'll open out into a chest fly and close in. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now, if you need to take a break at any time with this exercise, feel free. And we'll add the right leg extending out along the floor. Option 1. Option 2, the left knee's in table, the right leg extends long. We've got 6 more. Open and close. Low back presses down. We're working the shoulders and the pecs. 3 more. You can take the core work out of it, just set your feet on the floor. 2 more. And last one. Let's take a break, feet are down, relax your arms. Set your weights down, push into the feet, lift your hips up into bridge. Just tighten up the backs of the legs and brace your core here. We have a nice connection with the core muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips down. Reach for your weights. Bring them back up about to 90 degrees, and we'll open and close. Now you can bend your elbows a lot more if your weights are heavy, so you can make this more of a chest press than a chest fly. Let's go back to that abdominal level 1. So your left leg slides out long toward the mat, comes back in. Level 2, your right knee is up in table and the left leg extends out. We have 6 to go. Press that low back firmly toward the floor. 5, 4, and in. Looking good. 3. Last 2. And 1. Time for a break. Set the feet down, the weights down. Press into the feet. Raise up into bridge. Stabilize your abs. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower your hips. Okay, last set with the weights for our chest flies. Bring it up in position. Begin the exercise. We open and close. Now we'll alternate our leg extensions, starting with the right leg, extend it out. Bring it in and switch feet. Then the left. This is your level 1. One foot is on the floor at all times to help you stabilize your pelvis. Level 2, your knees are in tabletop. Right leg goes. Bring it in and switch. Left. Good, keep it coming. Now I'm going to give you one more big option. If your lower back is strong and you feel capable, send both your legs long. 8. Bring it in. And 7. Now if you're feeling that in your back, go back to singles. 6. It's important to have the strength to stabilize your pelvis here. And we're all building that strength as we're aging strong. We have 3 more. Good, last 2. One more time. And release it down. Relax the weights. We have 1 more bridge for our 3rd and final set. Press into the feet, lift up. And hold. So we feel some action in our hamstrings and glutes, and our core is maintaining good alignment. Take a few more breaths here. Maybe lift up a little higher. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax down. Now let's bring the fingertips to support the back of the head for some nice, easy crunches. Lift and lower, coming up, down, down. Relax your neck so your fingertips are supporting your head. Good, we have 6 to go. And 4. 3, 2, and 1, relax. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Bring your knees up toward your chest for a little bit of a figure 4 stretch for your glutes. Now you can stay here in your stretch, or if you'd like to add a little bit more core work with crunches, support the back of your head and we'll lift and lower. Lift and lower. So I'm using my left leg to push my right leg forward to stretch the hip. Last 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Now keep the ankle crossed. Open your arms out like a T. Set your left foot back on the floor and drop your knees to the left. So we're adding a twist here. Just a couple deep breaths, opening up the space between your ribs, that intercostal space. All right, let's bring the knees back up, uncross the ankle, and we'll switch legs. Left ankle crossed over right, bring those knees up toward your chest. We can stay here and just enjoy the stretch, or bring the fingers behind the back of the head and we'll lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the head down. Keep the ankle crossed. Open the arms like a T. Set your right foot on the floor. Drop your knees over to the right so your left foot finds the mat and twist. Couple nice deep breaths into the left side of your rib cage. All right, bring your knees back up, uncross the ankle. Let's find your yoga strap here. If you have a belt or a tie, something similar to that, and we'll bring that right foot into the yoga strap and extend your leg up. Hold it here. Take a couple deep breaths and let this leg elongate so we feel the benefits of the flexibility. Now we can also take the left leg and reach it out long onto the mat so we're opening up our left hip flexor. Take a few deep breaths. And just relax into the stretch. You can close your eyes, soften everything, allowing your heart rate to slow as well as your breathing rate. Now let's hold on to that yoga strap with your left hand so it's in the opposite. Right arm is out. And bring the right leg across to the left side just a little bit so we feel the IT band stretching. And then rotate your right foot inward a little bit. You'll feel that stretch all the way down the outside of your right leg. One more deep breath in. Beautiful. Let's bring that leg back to the center. Bend the knee. Hug it in toward the chest. Just a little release for your lower back and your glute. All right, let's prepare to switch legs. So we'll slip the strap off the right foot, set it onto the ground. Bring your left leg up. Place that strap under the bottom of the foot, extend the leg high, lengthen out long. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, yours is gonna look a little bit more like this. That's okay. I want you to have your leg at a height where you can manage to get it as straight as you can. Our next option is to elongate this right leg down onto the floor. Open up your hip flexor. Let's hold this hamstring stretch. And just being aware that we can be very different from one side of our body to the other. In flexibility, in strength, in balance, all of those things. All right, let's keep the strap in the right hand. Take your left arm out to the side. Just very slightly bring the left leg across to the right. Then rotate your foot in. So you're turning your toes inward like a pigeon toe. And we'll hold. Deep breaths. Relax your neck and shoulders, your face, your jaw. One more breath. Good. Let's bring that leg back to the center line. Bend your knee and hug it in toward the chest. Okay, release the strap from the bottom of the foot. Let's hug both knees into the chest. Now we're going to try to roll like a ball, holding behind the legs. Rock forward and then lay back. And take 3 or 4 until you can rock yourself all the way up to seated. And then sit tall here. Nice long spine. Reach your arms out and we'll hinge back and then sit back up. One last little set of core exercises here. And back and up. Now, if you'd like, you could hold your hand weights to the front and lean back and up. So that does a couple of things. It gives us some work in our shoulders, but it acts like a counterweight to our abdominals. So this feels actually a little easier for my core, but a little bit more work in the upper body. We have 4. And up. 3. Good. 2 more. One more. Hug your arms right into the chest. You can have your weights. Elbows out. We'll rotate to the right and back to the center. Rotate to the left and back to the center. Good. Right side. Left side. 2 more each direction. Right. This is called the Russian twist. 1 more each direction. And sit yourself back up. Release the weights. Excellent. Bring the soles of the feet together for butterfly stretch. Bottoms of the feet together. Let the knees open out. Sit tall. Lengthen through your spine and fold forward any amount. Great work today, everybody. We worked the shoulders. We worked the rotator cuffs. We worked the triceps. We worked the chest muscles and a lot of core work today. So let's twist over to the right side. Reach across. Couple breaths. And the left side. Back to the middle, a side bend over. Then reach your arm on the diagonal. Really reach out, dynamic tension. Bring it up. Side stretch the other way. Open up the ribs. Reach out on the diagonal. And reach back up. We can stay in butterfly or just come into simple cross-leg position for the legs. Come into a chest expansion. Tip the right ear toward the right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Just releasing the muscles of the neck. And back up, interlace your hands in front, press your palms forward, drop your chin right down to the chest. Lift the head back up, release the arms, circle up and around. And again, circle up and around. One more time, big circle. And then place the palms of the hands together as we celebrate our hard work today as we're aging strong together here at the Virtual Y. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Lisa, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
I woke up feeling like this gon' be my day. I got that poppin' fire every step I take. Living that wild life.
Through the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it. Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer. My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today.
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.
We'll see.